Hey guys, and welcome back, or welcome to my YouTube channel. And today we're doing another Ultra Sabers video. Now, some of you might have seen my unboxing and reviewing lightsaber video, which is about this diamond controller Ultra Saber. Okay, so I told you guys that eventually I might make a video teaching you how to use the gestures and other stuff that you can do with this lightsaber. So I decided now's the time, because I'm bored and we're in quarantine and I bet we're all inside and we have our poor little sabers doing absolutely nothing because you can't go outside. So might as well teach you how to fool around with it. So for starters, what is a gesture in a diamond controller lightsaber? A gesture is a move, spin, or just something in general that you would do with your lightsaber that you can program this thing to recognize and then do a special effect. So let me show you. So I have my saber on in green, so you hold the button and twist the handle like a motorcycle. Then it'll say 1 in use and then twist it, because there are 5 different gesture sounds that you can have. My favorite one is number 5. Okay, so once that you have selected which gestures you use, you press the button.
You will now override gesture number.
And you will hear Karen. I select the color.
Place your saber in the start position, then press and release the switch. Execute the new gesture. When finished, press and release the switch again. To cancel this action, press and hold the switch for 3 seconds.
So I'm gonna put my saber in the starting position, which I want it to be like this, and then I press a button. Then I do the movement.
New gesture program.
Okay. Now my saber has this gesture program. Now I have to put the saber. Oops. I have to put the saber exactly where I had it, and then I have to perform that same move. 1, 2. It may do it early sometimes, and it may do it later, but that's how you program the gesture. Okay. There are 5 different sounds, as I've said, in gestures that you can have in this saber. So I'm gonna roll like a little clip showing you like the gestures. So you may have noticed that default for most of the gesture sounds is red and blue, but sometimes there's an exception. If you were to rewind the video and if you were to see the gesture number 1, the sonic wave as I like to call it, it flashes from red and green, and that's because like the blue is already taken in that consideration. It goes right first and then goes the red, so it replaces the blue that was already there with green. But then later we see that happen again in gesture number 3. In gesture number 3, you may not have noticed that there was actually an additional color. First there was a blue and then there was a red, and out of nowhere we actually get a quick flash of green. Then again, finally, it happens when we get gesture 4. After we do gesture 4, it actually doesn't add a different color or change the color, it stays red, because the pattern is meant to go normal color, blue, then red, so it actually stuck to the red and continued being red. So again guys, you guys don't have to do the moves that I just did in the clips that I showed you of me doing the gestures. You can program it to recognize any gesture that you want. The only way that you'll get a gesture to work is if you have it in the start position exactly, do the move, and then have it end in its ending position. Now let me share with you some other stuff that people have left in the comments of my unboxing and review. So, you guys just saw how I programmed the gestures. I held the button and I twisted it, okay? But then, in the previous video, that's how I switched the colors and the sound fonts. Well, that's because like after I plugged it in the computer, it switched. But for some people, the changing color thingy was a different mode. So, to switch the color, you hold the button and do a jab. Then you twist it to choose which color. and then you press the button when you're ready to select. Another special thing that you can do with the diamond controller lightsaber is change the volume. So, to change the volume, you actually have to have your blade normally, like however you want, okay? And then you hold the button and hit it twice. It'll go blank, okay? But you can still hear its sound, okay? So to make the volume go down, you move the saber tip down. That's as quiet as it's gonna go. After that, it's mute. See? No sound. So if you want to mess around in the house and someone's sleeping, there's your choice. But if you're filming a video and you feel like the saber isn't loud enough, you put it up higher. That's pretty much as loud as it's gonna get, which is pretty loud right now. Personally, I like it in medium style. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you guys like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications. If this video was helpful to any of you guys who own a Diamond Controller Ultra Saber, I hope that was good. If you're interested in buying your own, go to www.ultrasabers.com, or you guys can buy this one from me, which I'm selling it for $175 for its original price, which is also $100 cheaper than you can buy any Diamond Controller lightsaber. If you guys are interested in buying this saber, you guys can email me or DM me. Info will be down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And may the Force be with you.